Well, it is indeed a privilege to stand before you in my adopted home of Manitoba. As many of you know, I have become a Canadian citizen. For me, it was a great honor to become a Canadian. So as I am inducted to the Manitoba Sports Hall of Fame tonight, it would be difficult for me to say which one of these honors is greater. Each one gives me a sense of awe, and I will cherish all of them in their own very special ways. As a new Canadian, I can feel great pride in what being a Canadian means in the world. Canadians are respected around the globe for their honesty, politeness, their sense of fair play, and perhaps most importantly, for their role as peacemakers. At the same time, I feel really honored to be named to the Manitoba Sports Hall of Fame. As many of you know, I was born and raised in Sweden. Like so many Canadian boys, I dreamed of one day playing in the NHL. In those days, it was all a very distant dream. The dream came a little bit closer when my countrymen, Ulf Nilsson and Anders Hedberg, broke through the barrier and proved that Swedes could play at the highest level of professional hockey. I closely followed their careers as Jets in Sweden. I also followed my cousin Dan LeBroten and Willie Lindström, both from my hometown of Grums. So when Winnipeg drafted me, I was eager to come here and show that I truly belonged here as well. What I thought belonging meant was to make my mark as an accomplished hockey player. What I didn't expect was how the communities of Winnipeg and Manitoba would open up their hearts to my family and show me what it truly means to belong. I can still remember those whiteouts that the fans created at the Winnipeg Arena during the playoffs as if they were yesterday. So if goals scored, assists accumulated, plus-minus averages, even penalty minutes are all important in defining as professional hockey players, I can look back at a career that I can be proud of. And winning the goal scoring in Canada Cup '84 and World Championships '86 was my personal highlights of my career, where all the best players in the world took part. And however, in my career and throughout my playing days, I can say I always recognized that I had a God-given talent. But talent alone is not enough to succeed. Like any talent or gift, it has to be nurtured. I have my coaches throughout the years to thank for honing my talents and encouraging me in my goals and dreams. Also, I have my teammates who throughout the years performed to the best of their abilities. And most importantly, it was you, the fans, who cheered us on and spurred us to new heights. You don't know how often we felt the battle was lost, and yet your visible and always vocal faith in us made us always try one more time. Sometimes we won, sometimes we lost, but such is life. And that is why the Hall of Fame is so important. While honoring distinguished athletes and builders of sport in Manitoba is important, it also performs another equally important function. The stories of the sports community in Manitoba serve as a model for us all. This collection of expertise and wisdom of my fellow Hall of Famers are preserved there and can be passed on to the next standard bearers. What is enduring to me are the friendships and the love that you have shown to me throughout the years. That is something I will always cherish, so I thank you for inducting me tonight in the Manitoba Sports Hall of Fame. For me, this is icing on the cake to a wonderful life. And I would like to especially thank Mona and my three great kids, Alexander Hamilton, and my beautiful daughter Cassandra that is here tonight, and my agent Don Basley. And I have a phone book of names I have to thank for people who helped me through years, both in Sweden and Canada. And thank you very much.